So good morning to everyone. Again, I just welcome you all on the platform of Careerwill GS English. So how are you all and how's your preparation is going on? Just come and let me confirm if I'm audible and visible to everyone. Okay, and share this class to everybody who students are preparing for any government exams, or either you are preparing for SSC, railway, or any state exams. So just come and just start our class. We are going to start our class. Okay, I just share this session with you all. And I just want to let you know all that this class will be rescheduled for 11:30 for every day. I know you all are available. Yeah, good morning, good morning. Okay. Okay. Should we start our class? So in this class, we'll discuss about the second part of microeconomics. As I have already told you all, microeconomics are divided into three parts. The first one is consumer behavior. The second one is producer behavior, and third one is market behavior. So as you all know, in the previous classes, we have done just basic concepts and basic part of economics, basic terminologies of economics, and introduction to economics. Now in from this class we'll discuss about the first consumer behavior, which is related to the consumer equilibrium. So what is the meaning of consumer equilibrium, who is called as a consumer, and what does it mean, the situation of equilibrium, and which situation will arise when the consumer strikes his equilibrium. So these basic concepts we will discuss in this class. But before just going to the consumer equilibrium, we need to understand some basic terminologies. Then we'll able to understand the whole concept of consumer equilibrium. Okay, so let's start with our class from the term, basic term. The first one is, who is consumer? Who is consumer? First of all, we need to understand which person will be called as that he is or she is a consumer. When we say, so first of all, as you all know, consumer, when will the situation anybody when anybody purchase something, buy something just for to satisfy their need and wants. So whenever any person is to satisfy, whenever any person is buying something to satisfy their need and want, then that person will be called as a, he is a consumer, or they are the consumers. Am I clear? So who will be called as a consumer? So first of all, we need to understand who will be called as a consumer. Oh, sorry. So first of all, we need to write who is consumer. Who is consumer? Right? So what we need to understand, anybody who buys goods and services to satisfy their needs and wants. I'm sorry. Right? So who will be called as a consumer? Who buys goods and services? Who buys goods and services? Why? Because to satisfy their what? Need and wants. That person will be called as a consumer. Right? Am I clear? Now, first of all, that we need to understand, sir, why consumer we are studying this satisfaction? Why this we are using this word set to satisfy their need and wants? Sir, why we are studying this concept satisfaction? So, first of all, as you know, when you spend some money for buying any goods and services, you feel that how much you are getting satisfaction by spending your money. Like if you want to watch a movie, like any movie you can name, like Chhava is a very updated movie, as I know, because I am not interested in to watching movie. That it may be possible that I might be wrong, but let's say if if you want to watch a movie like Chhava, now you went to a cinema and buy a ticket like 250 or 350, right? So when you will watch that movie, you have spending 250 rupees. You have spending 250 rupees to watch that movie. But after watching that movie, if anybody or you can say any friend will ask to you how was the experience of that movie, what is the feedback of that movie, how you have felt after spending this 250 rupees to watch that movie, is this valuable, is was it worth it? So if your reply comes into three parts, either you will say it was a bestest movie I have ever seen, it exactly worth it, more than worth it that I have spent money. It means you are just representing your satisfaction level that you have got from the spending of such amount. Am I clear? It means I can say that you are very much satisfied after spending this much of amount. This was the first option. Second option may be possible. You will say, yeah, it is not very good, but we can say, or we can also say not very bad, right? So it means again you are saying your satisfaction level after watching that movie. Third option, you will say, what, sir, it was baddest movie, bad movie. Really, my I have just money. My money was wasted towards to watch this movie. Never go to watch this movie. So it means what? It means what? After spending that much of amount with the time you have also spent, so you will say it was wasted, totally waste of money. It means you are just comparing your satisfaction level with the your expenditure, or you can say with your money. Am I clear? So whatever the amount you are spending, understand this concept, whatever the amount you are spending, from this expenditure you are able to arise, or you can say you are able to assign your satisfaction level. If the amount you have spended, but after that spending of amount you are not very much satisfied, it means you are not happy to spend this money. If you have the amount, if you have the expenditure such amount, but after expenditure you are feeling very much happy, it means, or you can say very much satisfied, then we can say this after this spending of amount you are satisfied person. And if you are just saying this, yeah, it was worth it, it means everything you are just comparing the expenditure you have done. That is the why we need to understand the equilibrium condition, or you can say this satisfaction level, right? So we'll try to understand at which point consumer comes into an existence, or you can say at which point consumer strikes that he will he or she or the consumer are totally satisfied of this spending of amount. Am I clear? So that is why we need to understand at which point consumer strikes his equilibrium condition. What does it mean, the equilibrium? Equilibrium, just for instance, you can understand for equilibrium just means balanced situation, right? Equilibrium means balanced situation. It means what? You the amount you have spent and the satisfaction you are getting, both the situation are same. If the same amount of spending directly equal to the same amount of satisfaction you got, if this situation is arises, then it means you are a consumer, you are a equilibrium condition, or you can say a consumer is in equilibrium condition, right? So that the point we need to understand, right? So first of all, we need to understand the satisfaction level or the needs and wants. We need to understand the concept of utility. The concept of utility, what does it mean, utility? As like, you know, the electricity you are getting from such a source, the source you are getting, the source means, or you can say the power you are getting, this light you are getting, this light, the because of some power, and that power is electricity, current. That is why you are getting this light, this such light, right? So as the satisfaction you are getting, satisfaction is also a type of, you can say, worth, or you can say type of such thing you are getting. But by which power you are getting satisfaction, by which power you are able to say that I am satisfied or not satisfied? So utility is that power. Utility is that what? Power. It is a power satisfying of, it is a power satisfying from any commodity, from any commodity. So it means what? Whatever the power, whatever the satisfaction after the spending of money, whatever the satisfaction you got from that commodity, this satisfaction derives by the utility. So utility, you can indirectly say utility means satisfaction. You can say utility means satisfaction. So as in general terms we use satisfaction, but in economic terms we use utility. Indirectly we use utility. Am I clear to everyone? Just let me confirm if I am clear. Just let me confirm if I am clear to you all. So you need to mark power satisfying from any commodity. This is what? Utility. Right? Now we need to understand that types of utility. Types of utility. Types of utility. Utility. Types of utility. As you know, the first one is total utility. Total utility. First. Second, marginal utility. And the third one is average utility, but we do not to understand this average utility. We don't need to understand, right? We need to understand only these two parts, total utility and the marginal utility. So first of all, that we have explained that what is the meaning of utility. Now, first of all, as like electricity, as like you want to measure any distance, then you have some SI unit, right? If you want to have any distance in, then you have to have any SI unit, like how much this distance, how much kilometer from this place to this place. It means you derived in numbers, but with some any units like SI unit. Like if for distance you use meter, kilometer, right? Millimeter, this hectare, this type of things, right? As like for electricity, you use voltage, volts, watt, like this, right? Like for liquid, you use volume, liter, milliliter, like this. For solid particles, if you want to have, then you need to you use kg, gram, milligram. As like this, satisfaction have also some SI unit. It means utility has the SI unit, right? So the satisfaction you are getting, this can be also measured into SI unit. So we can say for the if what is the SI unit of utility, because this question has been already asked in your exams. What is the SI, what is the SI unit of utility? So you can answer SI unit of utility is what? You can answer here. I'm writing. So SI, so SI unit of utility is utils. Utils. You always measure utility into the utils. Like if anybody is getting satisfaction, then you have to you can say 5 utils, 7 utils, 8 utils. By spending of 250 rupees, you are getting 250 utils. Then it is possible that then we can say you are a satisfied person. But if you are spending 250 rupees and you are just getting just before 250, like you are getting just 100 utils, 200 utils, then we can say you are not properly too much satisfied, right? So always just the worth you are spending just must be equal to your satisfaction level, utility level. So this utility measured in terms of util, the SI unit of utility is utils. Am I clear to everyone? Is there any doubt from this slide? So we have understand who is a consumer, we understand what is the utility, and we have understand the types of utility and the SI unit of utility. Now we need to understand these types. What is total utility, what is marginal utility, and what is the average utility? Average utility, actually average utility that we don't need to understand, but just I will just explain the meaning of average utility. Otherwise will not need to use in this basic concepts. So first is what? Total utility. So first is what? Total utility. Total utility. So what does it mean, total utility? Again, I have just explained you all. Utility means what? Satisfaction. Utility means what? Satisfaction. And the total utility means what? Total satisfaction. So after consumption of any goods and services, the satisfaction derived, the total satisfaction you are getting from the consumption of any goods and services, this is what total utility. Again, I am saying the satisfaction you are getting after spending of such amount, the total satisfaction you are getting, this total satisfaction is what? Total utility. It means we can say total satisfaction, total satisfaction derived from the consumption of goods and services. This is the meaning of utility, a total utility. The total satisfaction you are getting, the total satisfaction you are getting after the consumption of goods and services, right? This is what total utility. We'll try to understand the formula also. So we can write this formula just after understanding the concept of marginal utility. Then it is possible to understand this formula. In short type, we use total utility as TU. we use TU. TU means what? Total utility. Now the first one is, what is marginal utility? Here I am writing what is marginal utility. Marginal utility. So again, I just want to remind you something that in previous class I have told you what is the meaning of marginal. Anybody know what is the meaning of marginal? Just let me confirm. Sorry. Can anybody tell me what is the meaning of marginal? What is the meaning of marginal? So I have already just told you marginal. This marginal word will, you will see in the whole microeconomics, this marginal word. So marginal means what? Any additional, any change or any additional, yeah, change or any additional you are getting. So after the consumption of any additional unit of any goods, so after the additional unit, the additional unit you have consumed, that from additional unit you will get a satisfaction. Definitely you will get a satisfaction. So that additional satisfaction is known as marginal utility. Again, I am saying what? If you are very thirsty, and you want to drink water, you are very thirsty. So first of all, you will you got a water from just after 5 minutes, you got a water. Now the first glass you will drink, the first glass you will take, not drink. Like first glass you will take, you will get much and much satisfaction. Like you will be very much happy. It means your satisfaction will be very high, because you are very thirsty and you want to have a water and you got it. So definitely you will get lot of many satisfaction. You will be very much happy. But now you just had only one glass of water. Now again you want some more water, so you will again got some. Now you are getting additional glass of water, and you will get additional glass of water. So that this additional glass of water, again you will take, and again you will have some satisfaction. Now comparatively from before, comparatively the earlier satisfaction you got from the first glass, it may be possible that you will get much more satisfaction from the second glass. Maybe it is possible. Now you want to have some more glass of water, because your thirstiness just got over, but again just still you want to have some more water. Now again if you will get a water, then again you will take it, and again you will feel satisfied. But comparatively the earlier satisfaction you got, it might be possible, and definitely it will possible, not might be comfortable, it will possible that you the satisfaction you will get after the third glass, the additional third glass, the satisfaction you will get from this third glass will be less comparatively to the earlier. Why? Because your thirstiness now going on declining. Again I am telling. So what the exact meaning of this marginal utility? So when you consume every additional unit, you will get the from the additional unit you will get some satisfaction. From the additional unit you will get some satisfaction. This additional, from the additional unit whenever you will get the satisfaction, this is known as what? Marginal utility. And the total utility, what is the meaning of total utility? After consuming these 3 glass of water, after consumption of, or you can say after taking of these 3 glasses of water, that will be considered as a total utility. But if I'm talking about the marginal utility, so I will say how much satisfaction you are getting from the second glass only, from the third glass only, from the first glass only. If I'm talking about this, single glass I'm talking, so that will be considered as a marginal utility. From total utility after getting satisfaction from these complete three glass. I hope I just cleared each and every topic clearly. Just let me confirm if I'm clear to you all. So what does it mean? Marginal utility? Additional utility, or you can say satisfaction. Satisfaction derived from the additional unit of consumption. This, or you can also write the change in the satisfaction level is known as marginal utility. Am I clear? The change in the satisfaction level is called a marginal utility. So you can you can write that the additional utility, the set, or you can say additional satisfaction you are getting. So additional utility or additional satisfaction you are getting, this is what? Marginal utility. Satisfaction. Right? So this is what marginal utility. In short form, you will write the marginal utility as like mu. So we can write the formula of TU, that's totality of mu, or you can say the summation of mu becomes the TU, because every additional unit you will getting the total satisfaction, right? For example, you can write here, for example, after the consumption of first glass, you will get 15 utils. You will get 15 utils. For example, this is mu, and this is tu, right? So we can say after the consumption of first glass, you will get a 15 utils of marginal utility, or you can say. So we can write how much total utility you will get. Definitely 15. After the consumption of second glass, only second glass if we talk about, so I can say you will must have some additional unit of satisfaction. So we can say let's say you get 20 utils. That will, it means after the consumption of only if we talk about the second glass, you will get only 20. But if just talk about the how many utils you got from the two glasses of water, you will say 20 plus 15 is known as 35 utils. 35 utils. Again, if you are consuming third glass, if you consuming the third glass, you will get some additional satisfaction, like you just get satisfied about 23. You are just consuming this and you are getting the 23. So we can say just consumption of only third glass, you are getting the, from the third glass you will getting you are getting 23 satisfaction, 23 utils of satisfaction. But if you talk about the how much total utility you are getting after the consumption of three glasses of water, after the consumption of three glasses of water, you will say what? 35 plus 23 is, means 35 plus 23 is 58. 58 utils of satisfaction you are you got after the consumption of three glasses of water. Now again, if I am just consuming one additional utils of satisfaction, additional glasses of water, again you will just got again just you will get how much. Let's say you are just getting 21, you are getting just 21 utils. So it means what, your satisfaction goes on. No, first of not 21, let's say you are just getting, now you are your 13 thirstiness is got over, just finished. So now you will get only 23. It means your satisfaction becomes zero. Your satisfaction becomes zero, right? Your satisfaction becomes zero. So 58 plus 23, again you are just getting only what, 58 plus 30, you are just getting 58 23, how much it will become, 50 plus 20 at 70, and 8 or 3, 81, right? No, it's constant. It's become 58. Why? Because it becomes constant. Now this is what I just want to let you confirm, your satisfaction goes on decreasing as you consume more and more. So I'm just giving a thoroughly example. Now I will make some table, then you will get a correct table, right? So we can understand this, what you are you have to understand, after the using of every additional utility, additional unit of utility, you are getting the total utility. So we can write here the formula of total utility. The formula of total utility, here we can write tu is the summation of mu. 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 Summation of mu means what? The amount of satisfaction you are getting, the amount of satisfaction you are getting after changing every additional unit of consumption. Then we can say it is the summation of total, it is the summation of marginal utility, you will get total utility. Now what is the formula of mu? What is the formula of mu? What is the formula of mu? Here we can write, what is the formula of mu? Marginal utility, the difference between total utility minus earlier total utility you got. So we can write here tun minus tun minus 1. Here we can write the formula of mu. The first formula and the second formula, you can say mu means change in tu, change in tu, change in tu upon my total utility. The change in tu upon my total utility you are getting, this is what tu x, you can also write x means x good. So this is what the marginal utility. Hope so you have I just make you understand each and every topic easily, what is the exact meaning of tu and what is the exact meaning of mu. You got it? Just let me confirm if you are comfortable. Now we need to understand some now we need to understand relationship between tu and mu, the relationship between tu and mu. So first of all, we need to make a table. We need to make a table in which we derive some units and total utility and the marginal utility, right? So first of all, here the units, here the total utility, and here the marginal utility. Marginal utility, right? In short form, you just say mu. Just write it down fast. Like I just want to have one. If you consume 1 unit, and again you are consuming 2 unit, again you are consuming 3 unit, 4 unit, 5 unit, 6 unit, 7 unit, and the 8 units. Like, am I clear? 8 units you got it. Let's say I can say also 9 and 10 units. We can also write this. Just write it down fast. So from this first unit, let's say 8 units you got. Again, from the consumption of total 2 units, 14 utils you got. In terms of utils, we are talking about. Again, if you, let's say you are getting 23 units after the consumption of four utils, not fourth one, 4 utils, 26 you only got, right? Clear? Clear to everybody what I am saying? Again, let's say after the consumption of 20 50 of 5 utils, you are getting 28 utils just you got, or you can say not let's say 28 20 20 27. Now just you have consumed the unit and you are getting only 29, and again you are consuming the 7 unit, again you are getting just 29. And after the consumption of 8 units, not eighth unit, after the consumption of 8 units you are getting 28. I need to write 28, 29, 29, and 27, here 26, right? So we need to understand this. After the consumption of 1 unit you will get 8, 2 units you get 14, 3 24, and so on. Now I am saying, good afternoon. Now I am saying after the consumption of only 1 unit, same as at initial level, marginal utility and the total utility are the same. At initial unit of consumption, marginal utility and the total utility are the same. So at first unit of consumption, you will get same as total utility, means 8 units, right? So what I have just told you, the formula of mu, is what? Total utility minus total utility n minus 1. This is the formula of mu. So now this is the TUN, the next unit you are consuming. This is what TUN, and just before this, this is what TUN, and this is what TUN minus 1, right? So we can say after the consumption of only 2 unit, second unit, just after the consumption of second unit, 14 minus 8 is what? 6. 14 minus 8, what is it? 6. Again, after the consumption of only 3 unit, from from 3 units, how much satisfaction you got? So we can say 23 minus 14, 23 minus 14. So you will get the satisfaction in 9 utils. You are getting 9 utils of satisfaction after the consumption of 23 3 units, right? So again, I am asking how much satisfaction you got from the fourth unit. Only the fourth unit, how much satisfaction you got? So we can say 26 minus 23. Here it is what? Only the 3 units, right? Just try to understand the whole concept. I am going to derive a very better concept that you want to understand. Now, if you want to have a fifth units, it's 29, and it's 28. It's 29, 29, 28, 27, and so on. 6 we can write. Now, what I'm saying again, if we talk about the, if you want to have a fifth unit, so how much satisfaction you got from the, just only from the fifth unit? So you can say, sir, 29 minus 28 is what? You are just getting only 1 utils. Now, again I am asking to you, how much you are getting utils from this sixth unit? So you will say 29 minus, sorry, 28 minus 26, it will become 2 now. It will become 2. Now 29 minus 28, it will become 1, and 20 after the 7th unit of consumption, 29 minus 29, it means 0. So what does it 0 mean say? What does it 0 mean say? 0 means what? The maximum satisfaction you got. Now after this 7th unit, you will not get any single satisfaction after the consumption of 7 unit. It means you are totally full. If you are eating food, so in the initial level you will get much hungry, that is why you will feel much satisfaction. But after the consumption of some chapati, or you can say rice, after the eating some chapati and rice, your stomach will get full. And again, if anybody will ask that do you want to have some more chapati, you will directly deny to accept that chapati, because your satisfaction already has been ended. So the maximum satisfaction you will get at a 7th unit. After the 7th unit, you will not get any single amount of satisfaction. If again you are consuming, then satisfaction you will go your satisfaction will goes on decreasing, as like this. If you are still getting the 28th unit, you will get 28 minus 29, this will become minus 1, and this will become minus 1 and minus 1. Or it will also possible that it is 26 or 25, 26 or 22. So it is possible that you will get 2 and 4, 2 and 4, minus 2 and minus 4. So you, after the consumption of 7th unit, you will have a negative satisfaction. You will feel angry that how much you are giving. Got it or not? So this is what the relation between total utility and the marginal utility. Now you will able to see that from the initial point of view, at some point you are able to see, you will able to see that from the first unit to 23rd unit or third unit, you will getting a positive and increasing order of mu. Here the mu is increasing. When tu increases at increasing rate. When tu is increasing at increasing rate, means what? 8 to 6 means 2 unit. 6 to 9, it increases 2 or 3 units. After, your mu is declining. You are able to 3, 2, 1. So your mu is declining. After, when you consume more and more units of goods, your additional satisfaction you are deriving from additional unit of goods, your satisfaction level goes on decreasing. Now after the consumption of again more and more units, means again 7 units, your satisfaction goes on decreasing, and you will have only a 0 level of satisfaction, means you are getting a maximum satisfaction. After the consumption of 7 units, you are not able to get any single amount of satisfaction, and your satisfaction will goes on negative. So that is why we can say here, so 0 units means your satisfaction is high, means maximum satisfaction you are getting at point of 0 at point of 7th unit, right? After this your mu is goes on declining, or you can say negative. mu becomes negative, or you can say tu becomes declining, or you can say decreases. Clear? So this is the relation what you are getting. So 8, 14, 14, 23, 23, just 26 increase, fit 21. So it means what? At some point of level, your tu is increasing rate, increases at increasing rate, and again your tu is increasing. Still the tu is increasing, but increasing at decreasing rate. Increases at decreasing rate. But after this situation, your tu becomes constant. Then after your tu goes on decreasing. So the basic relation that you got, is what? The basic is what? At initial level, when your tu are increasing, then you will get a increasing rate of tu. You will have a positive mu, or you can say increasing mu. And after the increases of tu but decreasing rate, then you will have a decline of mu. And after again you are consuming, if you are consuming, you will get a maximum satisfaction. That will means mu becomes 0 and tu becomes constant. And after again if you are consuming more and more goods, then you will get a negative satisfaction, or you can say that tu will goes on decreases. Tu becomes decreases, right? So we can write here the relationship that you got. First relationship, you can say at initial level, or you can say directly, you can write initially tu is equals to mu. Here you can able to see 8 is equal to 8, tu is equal to mu. Initially tu equal to mu. The second one is what? Tu increases when tu increases at increasing rate, then mu is increasing. Now here, when tu increases at decreasing rate, then mu decreases. Mu decreases. When tu becomes constant, mu is 0. It means maximum satisfaction you are deriving, or you can say at point 0 satisfaction is maximum. So anybody, if anybody is asking what do you mean, at what point of you will get to maximum satisfaction, you have to answer at 0 level of mu, or you can say constant level of tu. Now when tu decreases, then mu is negative. Or you can also write in terms of mu also. Then mu is negative. You can also write in terms of mu also, like when mu increases, then tu increases at increasing rate. You can also when mu decreases, then tu increases at decreasing rate. When mu is 0, tu become constant, and when mu is negative, tu become goes on decreasing. You can also just interchange the TU to MU and MU to TU, right? So this is the basic relationship between MU and the TU. Now, what is the meaning of point of satiety? Here the question has been already asked in your SSC CGL exam. What do you mean by point of satiety? So this point at point 0 is known as point of satiety. Means right? क्या? Okay. Just इसके ऊपर. What I was explaining you all, yes, at point 0 you will get a maximum satisfaction. So this at point maximum satisfaction you are getting, this point is known as point of satiety. This point of satiety at point 0, you can write here, at point 0 you will have a maximum satisfaction. Maximum satisfaction, which is known as point of satiety, right? Where TU is constant. TU is constant, or you can say MU is 0. MU is 0. So at this point of situation, you will have a point of satiety, right? So this is what all about this today's class. So thank you so much to everyone. Hope I have cleared each and everything in a easier manner. So we'll meet in next class and discuss some further topics about this consumer equilibrium. So thank you so much. Take care. Jai Hind.